Hi, and welcome back to my vlog. I think this is vlog number 3. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 very simple things that I do to make myself happier. You know, we all deal with things throughout the day that, kind of bring us down a little bit, and just trying to get through the day can be a little daunting sometimes. So here's a couple of things that I do to help me get through it. Number 1, smile. I know it looks silly, but you know what? Smiling makes you feel better. It really does. I'm sure that there's studies out there that say that smiling makes you feel better. I hear that it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. And I don't know if that's true, but what I do know is that smiling does make me feel better. And it's almost like faking it till you make it. Number 2, be courteous to others. If you see somebody walking behind you and they're going through the same door as you, keep the door open. It's simple things like that. Smiling at other people, saying good morning, good afternoon. Those things can go a long way, and it actually makes you feel better as well. When I got a lot going on in my head and I just feel like a little overwhelmed, one of the things that I like to do is I like to make a list. By writing those things down that I need to get done, I'm able to evaluate what I think is the most important, and it actually helps me decide what I'm going to get done first. And usually, I thought that I had 15 things to do, and it turns out that I only have 5 things to do. Piggybacking on that, another thing that I like to do that really helps me out is I like to journal. I like to write down my thoughts, my feelings, what's going on. And sometimes I'll keep that journal for later, and sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'll literally say, you know what? I wrote it down, I feel better, and I'll take it and I'll rip it up and throw it away. It's all about getting those feelings out of my head sometimes. Another way to feel happy quickly is to send a message to somebody that you love, or a friend, or a family member, and just see how they're doing. It makes you feel good, A, because you feel like you're reaching out to somebody, and B, when they actually send you a message back, you're like, oh my God, I got a message back, it's so cool! If you're like me, you don't send out a lot of text messages or make a lot of phone calls. So honestly, it really is kind of important for me. This next one is really simple, and you can do this all day long. Be thankful. Literally give thanks for everything that you have. Give thanks for the fact that you have the job that you have, or give thanks for the fact that you are able to do what you do. A lot of people get bogged down by what's going on in their life, and I do too. But once you start giving thanks for the things that you do have and start focusing on those, all of a sudden you'll notice that you are much happier, and it'll make you want to smile. And when you smile, you're happier. This next one usually does take a little bit more time, but you know what? It really does make you feel a lot better when you do it. Complete a task. Complete something. Do something. Build something. Finish something that was on that list that you created. Once you finish something that's on that list, you will be surprised at how much you almost feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder. This next one, again, piggybacks off the last one. Be creative. Paint a picture, play some music, take some photos, create a film. There's so many things that we can do to feel creative, and it doesn't matter if it looks good or not. What matters is that you got to feel like you were creating something. And by creating something, it releases all these emotions of joy and happiness. The next one's really fun, especially in the car. Sing a song! By singing a song, it's amazing how much better you feel, especially happy songs. I mean, you don't want to play a bunch of music that's going to make you sad. Singing songs in the car, especially belting some of those songs out, it'll make you feel so much better, and it'll make you feel so good. And honestly, usually your mood will change dramatically. The next one is talk to a friend. And sometimes if there's something really on your mind, just by talking about it will release you from that vicious cycle that we go through where we feel bad because this happened, and now there's nothing that we can do about it, and now we feel even worse because now we feel helpless. But by talking about it, you kind of get off that cycle and you feel better. And the final one that I want to talk about today is one of my favorites. It's praying or meditating. By taking a little bit of time and being quiet and either reflecting on God or reflecting on what you consider to be a higher power or just a higher way of thinking, whatever that is to you. It's wonderful. It makes me feel so good to be able to do those things. So anyways, these were just a few simple things that I like to do to make myself feel happier throughout the day. By feeling happier throughout the day, you'll feel happier in general. One final thing, bonus. Don't dwell on the small stuff. Life is really literally too short to dwell on the small stuff. So anyways, that's it for me. Have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you again. Please like, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate having some comments in the comments section. And tell me what you do to make yourself feel happier throughout the day.